Okay then, Raiders, we are back. We've got loads to go over as we've just received a brand new hotfix for the game, rectifying a load of changes that were not supposed to be in yesterday's patch update. So we're going to give you guys a breakdown of the things that were reverted and the reason why. We've also got to talk about a coordinated DDoS attack that Embark is currently undergoing over on the finals and on Arc Raiders, causing problems for the players indeed. And our new buried city map condition is causing a few issues and ruffling a few feathers, if you will. So we're going to dive on in and go over everything you guys need to know today. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Be greatly appreciated. Check out our sponsor, GamerSubs, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. And if you head down to the description and click the link, use code CloudPlays and it'll give you a cheeky discount. Also, on top of that, we're still doing a giveaway here on the channel for a copy of the game. Or if you want Raider tokens instead, we are replacing with that. If you want to get involved with that, head down to the comment section below and put in any coloured love heart and it'll enter you in. We'll be announcing that one in a few days' time, so stay tuned to that one. But with that being said, let's dive into the video and see what's happening right now inside of Arc Raiders. First of all, we uploaded just a few hours ago. If you want to go and check that out, there are a load of secret changes that were made, including ducks that were now made more visible. We've got loads of new versions of ducks, and we've also got a new rotation time period. There is a lot to go over in that video, so make sure you do check that out. It's on the channel, and I'll leave the link as the top link in the description and comment section. We're going to take a look at what's going on, though. There was a patch update change that happened earlier on today. We received a small hotfix as Embark states that yesterday's update introduced a handful of unintended issues. We are rolling out a hotfix that addresses the most impactful ones that we've identified so far. Xbox will be delayed, but we will be actively working on it, and during this time, Xbox players will unfortunately not be able to crossplay. The first thing that they had going through the midst right here is that they had to fix an issue that caused unintended fire rate changes to several weapons. Now, the developer note on this one attached states that following yesterday's update, some weapons were affected by a bug that reduced the fire rate. This was not an intentional change, and we always aim to include all changes in our patch notes, and we appreciate you flagging this quickly. Now, I did notice it quite early on with the Venator. It was one of my favorite weapons going in, and I kind of thought that they had touched it, although I found it really strange that there was no patch note on it. So with that, we'd leave it and see what happened. And unfortunately, it actually did get nerfed. I'd love to know what other weapons it was that were affected, but the Venator was definitely one on my list that I noticed was definitely a problem. The next one that we have on the list, though, is that they fixed an issue where some cosmetics were available through the Raider tokens were missing from the customization menu if they haven't been purchased yet, essentially saying that you didn't have access to all of the skins to purchase. It was a small problem, but unfortunately it was a problem nonetheless, so they've rectified that one. They've also fixed an issue where parts of the Ukrainian localization unintentionally appeared in the game. They are actively working on a full Ukrainian translation among other languages for Arc Raiders, and they'll be released once they are ready, but as of right now they weren't intended to actually be there. And then on top of that, the final one, which some of you guys may well be surprised about, but some of you definitely felt it. They state that we have heard you wondering about the loot appearing too slowly. We have rebalanced the speed in which the first item appears when looting. The looting speed before 1.13.0 was unintended. Players with the looter's instinct unlock will still see a lot faster than those without. Pretty wild, but yes, that is a issue that has now been sorted. So hopefully everything that was kind of unintentionally broken inside of yesterday's patch update is now rectified, or at least the ones that they kind of identify as the most impactful ones. There was obviously some more changes in there and some more issues that were in hand, but we'll have to wait and see how long it takes them to rectify that one, because right now it seems like they've got a load more issues on their hands. Embark also gave an update on the recent server issues with full transparency, stated that both Arc Raiders and the finals have been under extensive coordinated DDoS attacks, and the strike team have been working hard to work on mitigations and solutions to fix the problem, and they are making good progress. But at this point in time, the attacks are still ongoing, and that was as of around an hour and a half ago from recording. So it's a very interesting one indeed. Additionally, obviously, they also talk about the hotfix as well, and they'll be updating everybody on the progress as they have more information to share. It's a really sad time, man. I don't know who it is that would feel the need to DDoS a game. It blows my mind that that's even something that we're having to deal with, but unfortunately, it's definitely there, and it's definitely a problem. Talking about problems, though, we do have to talk about something with regards to the latest patch update, and it's unfortunately not a positive one. A lot of people's opinions with regards to the new Bird City map rotation is becoming a little bit of a hot topic. Now, the main reason for that is, in case you don't know how these actually operate, they go live every 8 hours and they go on a weekly rotation, meaning for 1 week they'll be active on the map, and then the next week they will not. Now, the time periods that they actually have them operating in at the moment in the UK over at GMT, it is 8 AM GMT, 4 PM GMT, and midnight GMT. Now, if you want to take this through to other areas, we can see right here that somebody put in on the Arc Raiders Reddit, as a working dad, I will never have access to this content, as it starts at 5 till 6, 1 AM till 2 AM, and 9 AM till 10 AM, essentially closing off that whole content looping with all of the ducts and all of the roofs and all of the searching points. All of that is no longer going to be accessible to that person because of the times that they actually activate it. I mean, I don't really understand why they're doing it in this way, and I think that actually with new content, maybe we should have the surge of it at the beginning where it's more active than it isn't. Maybe having it active every 2 to 3 hours, as this is brand new content. After the first couple of rotations, maybe in a couple of weeks, slow that thing down and put it on an 8-hour timer. But unfortunately, the event timers on this game do not really make much sense when it comes to the overall and how it is that they actually operate. Even things such as the lock gate and the hidden bunker have always been an issue in terms of when it is that they actively go live versus when it is that you can actually use them. And unfortunately, it's not going down too well. So many people want to head onto those roofs, search those bird stations, and find those new ducks and trinkets and make their millions. But they're not getting the opportunity to because the time events don't seem to line up. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think to it. I'm going to be putting up a poll later on today, so stay tuned to it on the channel's community page. Make sure you get your vote in. I want to know if you guys think that the event timers are a little bit out of tune or not. Now, talking about your guys' comments, so we've got to go over your top comments from the previous video. Now, I am aware that this video only went up like 3 hours ago, so the likes are going to be pretty damn low, so I am really, really sorry for that. But with this video, it's our last video for today. So if you want to make sure that you get into the top comments on tomorrow's video, then make sure you put something relevant in the comment section below and it'll enter you in. The top voted comment in the comment section will make its way into the top videos tomorrow. But this first one right here, coming from Spaced One Sco, states, the timings are crap, almost impossible for me to play this event. And we knew that this was going to be the case. We knew that this was going to be an issue. And obviously we've seen this happening all over the place. The problem is these people are dotted all over the world, and with people that actually have jobs and work and the rotation period of it, it doesn't seem to make much sense to have the event timers so spaced out apart. Once every 8 hours for a small map condition, I don't think that that's really too necessary, but that is just me. Time Ranger also having a problem, who states, so the map conditions are available while I'm at work, and while I'm asleep. Yay. So, yeah, I don't know. Embark need to make some sort of comment on it. I knew that this was going to be the case, and I knew that this was going to be the problem, because a lot of players out there aren't going to have that time to be able to get on during those specific time basis. Essentially making these events FOMO related, and we all know how the gaming community feels about FOMO. And finally, this one states right here, lost 2 loadouts to the game-wide server instability. Now, hopefully they do something about that. If you haven't already, head over to their Discord and make sure you submit in a ticket for it. Let them know exactly what's happened. Hopefully they'll be able to really supply you with your current loadouts that you lost during those times. But make sure that we give Embark a little bit of time to rectify it and hopefully fix all of the problems that we've got at hand. Unfortunately, that's all we've got going in for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It's been a wild few days here in Arc Raiders, and I cannot wait to see where it goes moving forward. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.